We make these and sell them. If you need one, let us know. We have the small and the large. Okay? The small is a little over an inch, and the large is, I guess, close to 2 inches or better. And they're little badge pins that you can wear when you're delivering food. Alright, today, you food delivery folks, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, Caviar, Waiter, Pizza Man, he delivers, Domino's, and Papa John's, and all that stuff. We've always called it Domino's. Domino's. If you say Domino's, it's like shooting crap, so you wonder if you're going to get it or not, and what kind of pizza it'll be. Not a good name. But anyway, this vlog is how to deliver effectively. Now, a lot of the pizza places will not permit you to bring another person in the car. I know Uber, I don't know about Uber Eats, but Uber does not want you to bring another person in the car. DoorDash doesn't care. And it really, 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 really helps when you are delivering food to bring what I call a co-driver. You can call it your personal secretary or whatever you like. And what you do is, when the order comes across, you let your co-driver GPS the restaurant. In the event you don't know where the restaurant is. And throw it on your GPS real quick, on your big Garmin GPS. And then they put it in the logbook. Okay? You get a big college ruled 70-sheet book at the Dollar Tree. That's a tax write-off. Save your receipt. Make sure you don't purchase anything else with it. And you, that's how you make a logbook. Okay? You put your mileage, everything, and your location you're working. I work 3 different states. And, you have, the co-driver write this down as soon as the order comes in. And you write the time, what the restaurant name is, say it's Panda, the amount to pay for that ride, and the customer's name. Okay? And if you have any problems with it, you can also document it in here too, if you have any problems with your order in any way. In case somebody ever calls you and goes, what happened with that order? There it is. Okay, you know, if you have to set timer on the order, whatever. You let them log in a logbook while you're driving. You immediately drive to the restaurant. While you're driving to the restaurant, if you can get into the app and get the delivery address of the customer, you can let your co-driver load that in the Garmin while you're driving, so that all of it's ready. You can tell your total mileage of the trip for the customer's address and the restaurant. And as soon as you get to the restaurant, you can dash on in there and go pick up your order and verify your order with the wait staff, because that's their job, because you're not supposed to touch the food at all. I don't do drive-through at all. I only go into the restaurant because I don't want to hang up the drive-through and be clowning around. I want to be able to do it on the counter and look at the food while the employee is showing me that everything is in fact there, because 90% of the time they don't put everything in there that's supposed to be there. So you really need to do it in front of their face so that they see that they've made a mistake. And be real nice about it, you know. Can you please help me verify this order, because I'm going to make sure everything's here and I'm not supposed to touch it. And I don't tell them I'm from DoorDash or any of that stuff. A lot of restaurants don't like these delivery services. I don't know why. They're selling more food. But anyway, so once you get the order all together, you get your napkins, all your extra junk. You run out the door, get it into your hot bag. I do that at my vehicle. I'll stick it in the hot bag. Unless it's an extremely cold night, then I have to bring a hot bag with me, because I don't want to get cold on the way to the car, because it can take seconds if you're in really cold weather. And, you know, I put salads in a cooler, drinks that are ordered in a cooler. I put my hot food in hot bags and zip them up. I use really good hot bags. I do not favor the DoorDash hot bag. I think it's really lousy. Anyway, then you jump in the car, you get that loaded up, you go through your boxes of your extra stuff, straws, whatever, that you throw out in the restaurant, extra sauces you want to throw in there, throw them in there, your mints, Look at the food and see how many people you think that feeds. You know, put 1 min in for each person. Make sure you have toothpicks, napkins, all that good stuff. And zip it up and have it ready. Make sure it's in a place where it's not going to fall down, slide around the floor, turn pizzas sideways, get food turned sideways, leaking out of trays. You don't want to do that. I use a big permanent marker. I use a waiter's apron, and I keep my marker, notepad, whatever, and my DoorDash card in there. And I will use a marker to write on top of the trays as the employee of the restaurant is describing what it is. Like, this is chicken enchiladas, so I write chicken, you know, enchilada on the top. The next box is burrito. I write burrito on the box. That way the boxes aren't repeatedly opened by the customer and they're getting cooler instead of staying hot. They know what it is. They know who it goes to. I deliver to hospitals. It might be 5 nurses ordering all together. And that way they don't keep opening the boxes, and looking, and it says it right on the top. Makes it easy, makes it nice. Food stays hot. Your rating's better in the end. Trust me. You don't want a rating that the food was poor or cold or whatever, because they're going to jack your rating. Trust me. If it's pertaining to the food. So don't screw up. Anyway, so I jump back in the car, get everything in the hot bags, cold bags, or coolers, and get ready to head out to the delivery address. Now, while the order is being processed, as soon as I get to the restaurant, I send the customer a text message. Okay, waiting on your food. Then I load the stuff into the car, get it all ready. Then I send a message to the customer, food is ready. Okay, and I let my co-driver do a lot of this so that I don't have to fool with it. So I start up the car, get ready to deliver to the customer, and my co-driver texts a message 4 miles away, and then we count down the miles. Get to 3 miles, send the customer 3 mile on the text message. Get to 2 miles, send the customer 2 mile on the text message. Get to the 1 mile, send them a message 1 mile. Tell them white Mercedes, Christmas lights. Okay. Get half mile, I tell them half mile. When you get to, about 0.2 miles or 500 feet or something like that, you say near you. If you really can't find it because it's dark, and I'm not using any flashlights and shining them around neighborhoods. The police will end up being there. Forget it. It will scare people. I'm not doing it. I might send the customer, can you give me a hint? You know, because every house there is beige or something. And the customers are real friendly. They'll say, oh, I'm coming outside, or I have a beige car and a brown car in the driveway. They'll help you out. But usually they'll come out on the porch or out front and wave. And they'll know because you told them white Mercedes and Christmas lights. And you turn the Christmas lights on when you get about 500 foot from the delivery area. And we wear like Christmas light necklaces that blink. You buy them at the Dollar Tree for $1. That's tax write-off, because that's working supplies. And you don't even have to buy more batteries for them because you can throw them away. You just buy more. Every holiday it comes around, they've got blinking stuff. You can get blinking stuff in the kids section or whatever. But you want to do it real close to the address because, you don't want to get in trouble with the police or scare people. You really don't want to get anything that's like red and blue lights because that represents police. You don't want to get in trouble over that. Get something with rainbow colors, whatever, and all that. And that way you won't scare anyone on the road. And I've thought about putting a tow truck light, magnetic, where you slap it on the top of the car real quick, plug it in. But there's a lot of states that have laws over that. And you cannot use it unless you're an emergency vehicle or tow truck vehicle or something like that. Even some security companies get in trouble for using beacons of different colors because it's against city ordinances. So that's the best way we do it, is riding in the car and turn them on about 500 foot from the delivery address. That way the customer can see us, because the people will actually come out of their house and like wave you down or stand on the porch, or some of the older folks will be sitting on the porch. It's really cool. Or if they have a dog, they make sure to be prepared to put the dog away if it's like a man-eater, and that makes it nice. Some people have babies sleeping. They're like, don't knock on the door, don't do it. Well, what am I supposed to do? Well, the best option is tell them twice. You know, white Mercedes, Christmas lights. Tell them twice in your text messaging. You send those messages. They know when you're coming. They know when to go outside, whether it's cold, hot, or whatever, or raining. They know to run out real quick because you're there. You are right around there somewhere. And it really helps when you can't find an address, especially when addresses don't match. There's houses that are built later than others, and addresses can skip 10 or 20 digits, 5 of them in a row. They'll be all skipped up because they were built later. You know, lots were addressed different addresses by the city. So don't feel bad. That's the best way to do it, and you don't have to get out of your car. But make sure your car's clean inside and out because they might report you if you delivered from a nasty car with like animal carriers in the back and it smelled like chicken. Like, I mean, talking like chickens from a coop, okay? Or if your car smells like weed or cigars, you don't want to do that. But it sure makes it easy when the customer comes to get that food. It's really nice. You have just seconds more to be friendly with them and say, gosh, this is the best place you ordered from. They have the greatest food. You did the right thing when you ordered from these people. You know, how you doing? I like your beige shirt. Oh, your kitty cat's really pretty. Your daughter's beautiful. Throw them a compliment. It will really help for your ratings. And throw them that complimentary Coke if you're trying to get your ratings up. I have another vlog about that on how to get your ratings up. And tell them thank you so much from ordering from, you know, DoorDash or whatever company you work for. And can't wait to see you again. Have a really great evening. Be super duper friendly and proper. Don't cuss. Don't be nasty. Don't be ghetto. Be dressed nicely. People respect you more. You make better tips when you dress nice and you're proper. Really you do. I do a lot of cash tips on top of the tip I get on the app. Okay. I will usually get 2 tips, the one on the app and the cash. I don't have to even ask for it. But anyway, you make sure to have a great day. I hope that helped you a lot. It really helps to double team when you're doing deliveries, and it's nice to have company, especially if you're sitting around for a little bit. I have some friends on YouTube that do some wonderful DoorDash videos. Their vlogs are excellent. They're hilarious.